So my wife and I have been married almost 8 years, anniversary is actually next week. We have 3 young children together, one of which has autism and both work full-time with long commutes. Stress is usually pretty high. We have had our fair share of problems in the marriage, fighting occurs semi-regularly, but we do love each other, I think she does. We had a big problem a few years ago where she caught me checking out some women in front of her while she was pregnant. She was really hurt and hasn't let it go. She said it changed everything in our marriage and things have never been the same. It hangs over us constantly. Other background is she had cheated numerous times in the past before being with me. She always told me that I changed her and caused her to want to be faithful and committed. I honestly believe she hasn't cheated on me with the exception of this situation and maybe some flirting here and there. So fast forward to now, 2 months ago she started a new job which requires her in the office full-time after working remotely a lot. One day driving together going out of town for vacation I saw a text pop up on CarPlay from some guy. I asked her who it was. She told me someone from work and acted kind of weird. We were on vacation so I asked why work was hitting her up. She said he was just saying hi. I got suspicious so when I had a chance I checked her phone. There were a lot of messages back and forth. Mostly just small talk and joking around, little flirty but nothing too bad. It was on my mind so a couple weeks later, last weekend I looked again and there were a lot more messages, these ones being a little more flirty, saying things like, "You miss me," or, "You're my favorite person at work," and meeting up for walks etc. I was more bothered at this point. We take the train home from work and normally meet at the train. I got off a little early and met her at her job. Knowing the guy was there I wanted to see them together. Sure enough they walked outside together. She looked surprised to see me but introduced me to the guy. On our way home I started asking her questions about him. I mentioned I had seen the activity on our phone online showing tons of messages and asked if it was to him. She told me I was being jealous for no reason and said they were just cool and he texts everybody. I kept grilling her so she ended up throwing in my face the incident about me checking out other women and got really mad at me, basically saying, "You have no room to talk." Also pointed out situations where I messaged back and forth with female coworkers in the past, in which there was nothing inappropriate going on at all. I offered to show her the messages. We kind of made up by the next day. So last night I checked her phone again. I see messages to the guy asking if he was surprised to meet me. He said yeah he was. My wife said she wasn't expecting me and he jokingly said, "Is he stalking you?" She said she deletes all our texts. I forgot to mention she's deleting messages but not from her recently deleted folder. I wanted to keep things cool so I apologized to her for being jealous but asked her again to confirm I have nothing to worry about it, which she did. We ended up having sex and cuddling together all night. We were both getting along great this morning before she went to work. At this point I need advice. I'm basically buying time and trying to be very attentive, affectionate, giving her compliments, etc. without being overly needy or clingy. For the time being I want to make sure she's getting attention from me and less likely to need it from someone else. I get that it may be too late. If I bring up the texts I saw she will know I snooped in her phone, get defensive, fight with me. I'll push her away more and she will probably change her password and start deleting the messages from her deleted folder. I'll be in the dark and it's more likely something will happen with this guy. My hope, and I'm being naive probably, is that I can prove to her she doesn't need attention from anywhere else if I can step it up. I've been sick to my stomach these past few days. I barely eat and can't focus on work, my kids, or anything really. This is just weighing on me heavily and I can't get past it. Thanks anyone for reading and any advice update. One day past our conversation and things feel a lot better. She told me he has sent her some message to him, which she showed me. He was being a little flirty but she deflected. She's constantly keeping me updated if he's in the office etc. She told me it seems like he understands she's not engaging with him anymore. She's been very affectionate towards me since yesterday and communication between us has been very open. I've expressed to her, calmly without fighting or anger, specific things that transpired that upset me and hurt me a lot. Right now it seems she's remorseful and wants to make things work. We shall see. Guard is still obviously up, but I think I, hopefully, was able to navigate the situation in the right direction. Thanks again to everyone for their advice. Honestly, posting on here made me realize I absolutely need to put my foot down and say something. You guys might have saved my marriage. Beer mugs.